like now you have situationships, and then you are
correct.
exclusive instead of just saying, oh, we are together now, we are in a relationship.
Let's just try it. And then
because you're always waiting for another option to come
a better option.
They feel like Danish boys are too closed off, and they don't really, they are not like gentlemen. So there are.
Do looks or money matter more in a man, in your opinion?
What?
Looks or money in a man?
Looks or money. I think looks, if I should choose between those two, because money can always come. And I want a person to do what they love instead of just
I mean,
I don't know.
If I was looking for someone, I would not ask them about their money. I would like approach someone if I found them attractive. It would not like be money that mattered. But so between those two, it's looks. If it's like, is it like for a it's looking in a man, so it's like for a romantic relationship. Then
I
it's
agree.
Between those two.
Do you think that are you not impressed with if a man it's a rich, super rich, you be impressed, or it's normal, or you don't matter too much, or if they have just money enough to do some things that you want?
I think if you just have money enough to live the life you want to live, then it's perfect. You don't have to be rich, and I don't know, I haven't met that many really rich people, so it's not really, I don't know. I don't look for that in people.
When you have like a romantic relationship with someone, a lot of the experiences, like, and the good memories you create, they don't really have anything to do with money.
Exactly.
It's like just a connection between you two, and you can do like the most basic stuff, and it can be the best memory you have with us.
Much more important.
Yes.
Do you prefer be rich and alone, or broke and in love?
What?
Do you prefer be rich?
Be rich?
And alone? Okay. Be rich and alone, or broke and in love?
Broken in love, I think. Because it's just so much more fun to have someone to do things with. And if I'm just lonely and rich, then I don't know. Like, I feel like also if you have a lot of money, one of the best things to spend your money on is the people you love. Your family, your friends, your boyfriend, whatever. So if you're just alone, then money doesn't really matter.
You need to have someone to share.
Exactly.
The money doesn't really have a value if you don't have anything.
If you don't have anyone to share with.
Of course. And which is the most red flag that you notice in a man that you give up to date with him?
The
most red flag?
I don't know, it depends on person, but unclarity or like bad communication. Because if there's bad communication, then I become unsure, and then that just leads to bad things. So
if you don't have a clear communication, you are not able to identify what's happened in the other side.
Exactly, and then I don't know how interested a person is, or if he has somebody else, or whatever is going on. So I think that's. I don't know.
So in that way, like I'm looking for someone with humor and stuff like that, because that's what I like.
If they don't have humor, then it's a red flag.
If they don't have humor,
no.
The humor is essential.
So for me it is.
Cool. Do you think that social media are ruining the relationships?
Well, I think sometimes social media maybe can romanticize things a bit too much, so it doesn't show the reality of what love can be. So sometimes you get too high expectations, or it has to always be black and white, while I think relationships mostly are never black and white. Like sometimes it's going good and sometimes it's not, and it doesn't have to be like fireworks or everything all the time. So maybe a little bit, because it always, also I feel like if you're not with someone and you see posts with people who are together all the time, so you kind of get lonely and you're like, oh, I don't have a boyfriend. So in that way, I feel like sometimes it kind of ruins my perspective in life, because I can, forget to actually appreciate my own life, even if I don't have a boyfriend. But so it's a mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if social media ruins, I think it creates like a lot of trust issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
what?
trust issues.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we have a very difficult time now trusting people, because then you start looking at people's followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is he following?
We see a lot of DMs.
Yes, and what is he liking, and what am I liking, and like we are like so. We see too much now.
Yeah, it's like
and
the
you can see
friends
where
and
is
the
he
exes
now,
and
all of this, and I feel like it creates a lot of insecurities, and we don't really have any trust in each other anymore.
Yeah.
And you have to, people text each other all the time. What are you
All the
doing?
time.
Where are you? We don't really have any trust in each other anymore. Where I feel like when you think about back in the days when people were in romantic relationships, they just had to trust each other.
Yeah.
Like, he's out here now. I don't know what he's doing. I can't call him right now. You just had to do your own thing.
Yeah.
And they also
That's
just
also-
create misunderstandings, because again, if you can stalk where the person is and just look at followings and do they still follow their ex or blah blah blah, then you, instead of just asking the person, you just presume stuff, and then misunderstandings happen.
But
Yeah.
we also talked about the thing with, because you now on the phone and with social media, you have so many options, and you see people all the time exposed on social
Yeah.
media. And we talked about we thought that today people are like, they don't really want to go into having a relationship. Like now you have situationships, and then
Yeah.
you are
Correct.
exclusive instead of
Yeah.
just saying, oh, we are together now, we are in a
And let's
relationship.
just try it, and then if
Because
it doesn't work,
you're always waiting for another option to
a
come in.
better option. And that
Because-
mindset is just
Yeah.
toxic, I think.
You're always faced with other options on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that even for you get a relationship, I have one theory that I call this of the Netflix effect, because it's like when you start to research a movie to you watch, you have too many options,
Yeah.
and as more options you have,
And
you
you can't
make no
choose.
choice.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agora uma pausa aqui rapidinho para você que viaja ou pretende viajar e quer economizar dinheiro. Eu parei de usar totalmente o Wise e Revolut. E por quê? Eu tava gastando demais com IOF e outras tarifas, dando aí em média de 3 até 4,5%. E agora, Guilherme, então, qual cartão que você está usando? Eu estou usando o cartão da ether.fi. E por quê? Com o cartão da ether.fi, eu esquivo de todas as tarifas de IOF e mais, eu ganho 3% de cashback em todo o uso, independente do dia, da época, o que for. E não fica só por aí. Se você usar o meu link esse mês para fazer a sua conta em menos de 2 minutos, você vai ganhar 15% de cashback em todas as suas alimentações, como restaurantes e etc. Então, crie agora a sua conta aí e você já vai começar a ganhar. E se você estiver pensando, Guilherme, mas eu não viajo. Independente se você não viaja, você pode usar o cartão aí no Brasil mesmo e ganhar 3% de cashback em tudo. Ou seja, é dinheiro de graça. Me dê um motivo para você não criar a conta da ether.fi. Não tem, não é mesmo? Então larga de preguiça e cria a conta aí, que depois você vai me agradecer. And about your country right now, which is the most different between to date or to you have a relationship with a foreign man
Yeah.
and a local man, in your opinion?
What are the biggest differences?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, if you don't live the same, like if it's a long distance relationship, that is a big difference, and can be hard for some people. And maybe also, like, of course, cultures can be different. So I don't know, like.
How they approach you
Yeah.
the first time?
For example, I think in Denmark,
Yeah.
it's not that common to just approach
Yeah.
people. They're more reserved, and
They are
like,
more closed.
Yeah, like they don't just go up to you and be like, "Oh, you're beautiful. Can I have your number?" Something like that. Doesn't happen a lot.
And what about the foreigner? when they are there,
Foreigners,
they approach you?
Yeah, it's a lot different. They do that more.
Have a lot of people approaching you?
Well, not here yet, but when we've been other
be
places,
honest.
yes, in the foreign countries.
Uh-huh.
Then people come up to you and if
Yeah.
you're at a bar or something. But in Denmark, no.
Yeah, they are more close. They're not open
Yeah.
bubble. And what about you?
It's the same. Actually, we almost just watched a TV show made about it
Yeah.
because and that's the thing. A lot of Danish girls, they feel like Danish boys are too closed off and they don't really. They are not like gentlemen. So there
They
are
are not gentlemen.
not really.
No.
And so some girls, there's this TV shows about some girls who are traveling to Alanya
Yeah, in Turkey.
in Turkey because the men there are much more, they approach the girls and they give them all these compliments and it's so different to us. So a lot of girls, they really like that because
Yeah.
they don't experience that in Denmark.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
what about something about woman? Like, let's start again. What about something that the women really like in a man, but they don't admit it?
What we like about them, but
Yeah.
we won't admit.
Yeah. Something that you secretly love, but you don't admit.
It always depends. I sometimes like when people get a bit, not cocky, but they do have confidence, but it's on a very fine balance. Like,
I think that my public will really appreciate your answer because they are so curious to know what they foreign guys think about the relationships and especially about the Brazil. What do you think about the Brazilian guys? When you think?
I think I've only talked to, I don't know if I've met anyone from Brazil. I think I've met someone from Colombia once. But they approach more.
They
And
approach
I
more.
like that. And again, I don't know that much because I live in Denmark, so I'm not.
I mean, like I've only met some in Denmark.
Yeah.
I went to class with one, and he was very funny, and he was very energetic.
Yeah.
But then I had a friend, and her dad was from Brazil, and he was also very like open and extroverted and stuff like that. And he was also pretty goofy. He was
Yeah.
very funny.
You had a good experience with Brazilian guys in
Yeah, but not
the
that much.
past.
Also because it's just in Denmark, so I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be different in Brazil.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, we've never been, so we really know.
Yeah. You said something about how do you like that they approach? You say that you like that they approach, but have a limit. Talk about this.
Yeah, so like you can always approach one and like try to talk to you and compliment you or teach you or something, and then you can read the person. So if I seem like I don't want to, then just stop there. Then I would just like you to tell me I have beautiful eyes instead of the most beautiful eyes, because if it gets too much, then I don't know. I get a little bit. I take my distance.
Do you think that if you say that you have a good eyes, beautiful eyes, it's enough? It's too much, or
No, I think someone is allowed to say that if they can tell it like they mean it. Then I'll
about
just
your
be
hair?
flattered.
If they
Yeah, then I would be flattered. It's like if a girl's come up to you and says, "Oh, I really like your dress," then I become happy. So if it's something that is not sexual, then I would appreciate
so
it.
it is cool. But
Yeah,
just if they start to say about this too much, like every time they say that you are beautiful,
Yeah.
and you look like that I don't enjoy it.
yeah. Then you should stop. But yeah, like I like getting compliments, but not too many of them. Just like a few, and then you can see how I would react. And then,
It's
yeah.
also like, it's really about the way you approach the person, because if you come up and you say something about the eyes, that's really nice. But if it just becomes like too looks based,
Yeah.
then that seems kind of like overflows.
Yeah, superficial.
Yeah, superficial.
Yeah.
So maybe you can start with complimenting something about them, or it could also be something about if they were dancing, you could be,
Yeah.
oh, I love your vibe, or something
Yeah.
like that.
You like people that dance?
Yes, we love dancing.
We love to dance.
But it's also like if you comment on, I really like your energy or something like that, maybe
Yeah.
that's a bit more like, you don't get as like
Yeah.
scared off. And then if you're like more interested in actually knowing the person instead of it's just being, you find them really pretty and all this, because then it can be like a bit superficial and you're like, what is your intention
Yeah.
with this? Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe I think they have to be curious about each other.
Yeah,
to know
exactly.
what happened.
Much more fun and open and
Maybe they look like matters on the first time, but then have other things that matter much more.
yeah.
Yeah, and thank you so much for your answer. I think that's my people will really like.
Yeah.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
And I hope that you enjoy too much our trip.
Thank
and,
you.
Everything
too.
happens well for
We
you.
hope you will
Thank
enjoy
you
your
for
trip.
interviewing us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
E é isso daí, rapaziada. Então já senta o dedo do like aí, né? Vamos finalizar os vídeos e vamos dar andamento.